morning, sir. How you doing?
Good. Good.
Sizwe Abakah teaches the Manhood Development class at Oakland's SKYLINE High School.
Glad you could be here with us, brother. Good morning.
He and about a dozen African-American male teachers are focused on making sure that black boys graduate high school.
Take a step back. Y'all mate. We're trying to make transformations. A lot of our brothers are failing disproportionately. Like if we look at the statistics in Oakland, we're the highest in everything we don't need to be in. Give yourself some space.
You'll see higher rates of dropout, lower rates of graduation, higher rates of chronic absence, higher rates of suspension.
Junious Williams is CEO of the Urban Strategies Council, an Oakland-based nonprofit working to eliminate persistent poverty. In 2010, the council partnered with Oakland Unified in developing solutions for improving the academic and social outcomes for black boys. That same year, the district launched the Office of African American Male Achievement. Chris Chatmon is the executive director. The Manhood Development class is one of the office's programs.
One of the strategies with our Manhood Development classes and just getting eye level with the youth is how do we put kind of the swag in education and learning.
One challenge to restoring that swag, that swaggering sense of cool, was getting boys motivated to even show up to school.
What we found was that if kids weren't excited about being in school and they weren't engaged and being encouraged, actually then they would get turned on to the streets.
Back at SKYLINE, Abakah took me on a tour of the campus. SKYLINE is one of 8 high schools and 3 middle schools in Oakland that offer the Manhood Development class.
How you feeling, brother?
The students come from varying academic, economic, and family backgrounds.
Define manhood for me. In the context of this program, what does it mean to be a man?
I just want brothers to embrace all aspects of manhood, not just so much the strength, but the compassion, the love, aspects of fatherhood, aspects of husbandhood, aspects of brotherhood. Ready? One.
Every day, Abakah, also known as Brother Sizwe, leads the boys in exercise. It focuses their minds so that they can become better students.
And my major concern is a lot of our brothers don't know how to receive information. They don't know how to take notes. They don't know how to just sit down, some of them. A lot of our brothers need fathers. Just period. I don't know what other way I could put it. The Manhood Development Program is an opportunity for us to connect with these young men to make them feel valued, loved, and supported.
In elementary school, a lot of the teachers used to tell me I'll never accomplish anything, and I was actually one of the smartest kids in my class. So,
Abakah says sometimes the class feels more like therapy.
We might have to deal with a brother that lost a cousin or a brother that might be having a baby next week.
Students built altars to honor fallen classmates and other victims of gun violence, stark reminders of the trauma many carry into the classroom.
I grew up on 94th. That was a bad area. A lot of killings happened.
Wesley Brownlee, a 15-year-old freshman, is a student in the Manhood class. When he graduated from middle school, he had a 3.5 GPA. Once he started high school, it began to drop.
I seen myself hanging out with kind of the wrong friends and all that, like into bad stuff.
Brother Wesley, how them grades?
They're looking good so far, but I just got to turn in a big history assignment, and I'm kind of late on it already.
Whatever support you need between myself, the youth center, tutoring on campus, it's time.
Before, all I was worried about was just sports, and now, like Brother Sizwe, he made us dig deeper into school. If we don't have a good education, we might not get to that school we want, or we might not have that good job that we want when we get older.
A few miles away from SKYLINE, a charter school is trying a more comprehensive approach. It's targeting kids starting in kindergarten, and all of the nearly 75 students enrolled are African American boys.
A lot of the boys that come to this school have failed in other schools. They've been kicked out, expelled, and we are not quick to do that.
Dr. Mark Alexander, a retired epidemiologist, is the board chairman of the 100 Black Men of the Bay Area Community School. The school, which opened in 2012, focuses on an educational mix known as STEAM: science, technology, engineering, the arts, and math. It currently serves elementary students, but the goal is to expand coverage through 12th grade.
I grew up in foster homes. I grew up in very, very tough situations. I used to fight a lot. I used to get suspended. And so I see a lot of myself in these boys. And I see the genius in a lot of these kids. And so what is that doing? I know that it only takes a few people to just give someone the encouragement that they need to really thrive.
Kids at the school start every morning with breakfast, then line up to repeat their morning affirmations, also known as the Scholar Holla.
Who are we?
We are readers. We are responsible. We are empowered.
Who's ready to learn?
We are.
The school's robust offerings include a homework club, an aeronautics class, as well as mentoring in medicine and science. The goal is to make sure that all the needs of African American boys are met.
So where's the action word?
If you had not received the kind of support as a boy that you are providing to these African American boys at this school, where would you be today?
I'd be in San Quentin. Or dead.
You seem very sure of that.
Absolutely. I had people that refused to let me fail, who said, you've got to do this, you've got to do this. There are no other options for you. And we've got to have we have to have that attitude towards our children today.
Dr. Alexander says the situation is more dire than people may think. It's not just an African American issue or even an Oakland issue. It's an economic issue that impacts everyone in California, a state where minorities now make up the majority.
When we fail black boys, Latino boys, whomever it is, there's a cost attached to that. Incarceration, social services, added police protection, insurance rate, the litany goes on and on and on, and it's a huge price tag. When you invest up front and you make those boys successful, you turn that, you invert that.
Well, good to see you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man. Excellent.
For Chris Chatmon, success begins by acknowledging achievements every step of the way.
All is well.
This year, Chatmon's office co-sponsored an annual honor roll event celebrating African American boys and girls from 8th to 12th grades who maintained a 3.0 grade point average. One of the SKYLINE manhood development students, 15-year-old Javon Mabon, performed a spoken word piece at the event.
I'm 11 years old in the 6th grade and I can't read. The class was so full that the teacher didn't notice me, but I can't read.
Javon did not have the GPA needed to win an award, but he plans to get one next year. His performance at the event was both a painful reminder of what black boys are up against and a moving testament to their potential.
But on the biggest game of the school year, I was coming down the lane, getting ready to do my thing when number 13 crashed into me. And at the same time that I heard my knee snap, I see my family's dreams shattered. So now I'm asking y'all, what are my options? I can't read.
Wow.
The Office of African American Male Achievement is seeing some early signs of progress.
Ready, go.
Some of the participating schools are reporting fewer discipline problems, better grades, and improved attendance. But reversing the old trends remains daunting.
I definitely think that in these programs, sometimes it's a lot put on the man or woman that's coming to the aid or support our children, you know. And it doesn't always equate that way. Just because I'm here for 1 month doesn't mean all these brothers are going to start automatically going to class and wanting to do their homework and different things like that. There's many layers and layers and layers that we have to, you know, peel back.
This program is part of American Graduate. Let's make it happen. A public media initiative made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.